Hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. Yes, this is your scratchy-voiced host, Sandy Ballard, the badass business coach. Yes, it got me. The vid, it got me. I'm doing all right. Just have this lingering voice thing that I can't get rid of and was hoping it would be better by today. That's why this is coming out so late. But no, it's not. So here you are. It was either miss a week or listen to me scratchy voiced. So there you go. Yeah, I am the badass business coach, and I'm badass enough to get up, get my shit together, and get this out to you. So it's going to be a short and quick and fast one today. But hey, we're in the midst of the last week of December, the last week of 2021. And if you're going to do it, you better do it now, right? If you're new to here, I don't normally sound like this, like I said, but check out my website, badassbusiness.coach. And I have books on Amazon. I haven't mentioned that in a while. Check it out. All right. This is week 300. Oh my gosh. And last Monday's podcast was about traditions, with it being the week of Christmas, and just December's full of holidays with Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, all kinds of holidays. And we all have traditions, new ones that we've started because of the vid, old ones that we've hung on to that, my grandparents have passed down, and, how they've changed and why. Also, traditions can be fun and bring about wonderful, wonderful, amazing memories that you share with others. And traditions can be amazing as long as they aren't holding you back, right? So, did you share on social media or comment where you're listening about your traditions? What are some new ones? What are some old ones? What are ones perhaps you've been introduced to, right? I heard from some people that they were starting to travel and go on adventures. Others creating groups to go together because, kids are older like mine. And, if you didn't listen last week, mine went to Colorado with her boyfriend. And the man, Candy's son, could not make it out because he's heading to Glasgow for college for his next semester. So, we had a new tradition. We were going to do some different stuff that I talked about, but guess what? Because of the freaking vid, we laid on the couch and watched movies. It's all right. It will not be a tradition. Getting the vid on Christmas Day, or getting notified on Christmas Day that we had the vid, will not be a tradition. Oh, but what about you? This pandemic has created a lot of changes, and a lot of new things are going to be great. We've got to let go of some things. And no, I did not make my grandmother's apple pie, but the apples are still there, and I will make that when my daughter comes over this week. So, now that we're ready to face a new year, we have new goals. Yes. I've already reviewed my year, and I've set up my new goals. Although, some things didn't happen, many did. My business and network have expanded, finally, being out here in California for 2 years. I ran a half marathon in September. It wasn't pretty, but I did it. And we've met some amazing people. So, that's part of the networking, but also the friends have expanded. And all in all, I'm finishing the year stronger than expected, even though, down and out this last week, or I guess it was mostly last week that I was out. Down, I guess. You may be wondering what I did not accomplish. Well, my big goal was really to get my women's group, the Taboo Tribe, that section up and going. And it's going. It's just, the vid has made it a little bit tougher to grow. And so we haven't gotten it as thriving, I should say. It's not as thriving as I was hoping. However, because of everything going on, I found an opportunity to create an app. So I kicked that off. It's not in Google or Apple yet, but it's accessible and usable through, I forget what they call it, web app or whatever. But so you can message me for that, ladies. And, it's just kind of cool seeing how things have developed, how even though there's certain goals you wanted, what's happened and what's come from that. So, sometimes you got to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps back to take one big step forward. And creating that app was something that was really necessary and will help people connect globally. So, all right. What about you? What have you achieved? Not achieved? Still working toward? And if you haven't done your end of the year review and you need to, maybe if you need help, contact me, Sandy@sandyballard.com, DM me wherever you are. Find me. I can help you. Yes, I can still help you. Otherwise, share with us what's worked, what's not worked, what's achieved, what not have achieved. We just want to make sure there's not a continuation. A lot of us, because of COVID, had goals we wanted to achieve in 2020, and we may have achieved them in 2021, but we want to make sure they're still not carrying over too much in 2022. And if so, reevaluate what that plan is and how you can do it, and if it's still a priority. All right, so today, one last thing you can think about as this last, we're coming up on the new year, one last push. What's one last thing you can do to finish even stronger? And for me, it was dragging my ass out of bed and recording this podcast and getting it out to you. All right, thank you all for listening for all these years, for maybe today. Come back. My voice will be better next week, I promise. And watch the social media posts, and I'll have a safe and happy new year. And I'll see you back next week. Oh, and ladies, yes, contact me about the Taboo Tribe app. And January 3rd kicks off the 6-week to Realize Your Badassness Challenge. So ladies, contact me ASAP. I only have 2 spots left, and I need to know who wants those by this Thursday. All right. Have a great week. Happy New Year. Cheers.